Hey, what's up, guys? Anime Talk here with Izzy,
So,
and we're back here with Dose of Anime, your weekly Friday podcast about anime, only about
yeah,
anime, just about anime, and we don't talk about anything else other than anime. But we don't spoil it
yeah,
for you, just for you. Uh,
yeah.
did anything interesting happen this week so for you other than anime wise? Just like anything? Nah,
Uh,
just boring,
no.
boring in another state, being boring.
It's been so boring. The only thing we did was eat out.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
I since you
Yeah.
guys are gone,
I ate a crepe.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you've eaten a crepe before though.
Did I?
Yes.
Didn't you make like homemade crepes or something?
We had homemade crepes, and I have bought in crepes before, for all of
Uh-uh.
us. So okay. Well, did you like the crepe though? Cause
Yeah, there's blueberries inside, and I said add some blueberries on top, and that became $9 from $7. I was like, I don't care, I'm not paying for it, so I got that.
okay, obviously, so
I
is boring.
loved it.
So I mean, for me, I've been just doing like I don't know. I've been trying new places and stuff. Like okay, not new places, but like stuff I haven't tried before. Like 2 weeks ago, I tried Chick-fil-A for the first time. I never had Chick-fil-A. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
I liked it. And then
I didn't
yesterday,
like it.
yesterday, so I tried Olive Garden.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was my
really?
first time. Yeah, it's pretty good.
You're so mean.
And
I wanted
I
to
went, I
try
went,
it.
I went all out though. I was getting like everything I want, and like no one's here. I don't have to pay for anyone else. uh,
Go to Olive Garden. Is it good?
I liked it. It was pretty good. It's pretty good food. Not bad. It just honestly, it just like if you like pasta, that's the place you go to. It's all pasta stuff. It's
Yeah,
Italian, right? The idea
yeah.
is Italian, right?
Well, the place I went to, my waiter was from Ireland, so he had an
Did you
accent.
go to IHOP?
No, we went to this.
Like, I was like gonna say you got a crate from IHOP. Wow, so cool.
No, it's called Blossom Cafe.
All right, nice. That's at least you're doing something over there, right?
It was fancy.
All right, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going to the anime wise, I enjoyed Attack on Titan this week. I loved it. I enjoyed
Oh
Mob
yeah.
Psycho.
Did you watch Fairy Tale?
Okay, I thought this episode this week of Fairy Tail was very disappointing. I don't know. I did not like it.
It
Uh,
was, but it
uh,
was shocking, right?
I'll talk to you about it after we talk about like the first anime, like
Yeah.
Attack on Titan. Oh, I love Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good. I
This
loved
week's
it.
Black Clover was kind of like normal. There wasn't really anything happening there.
Did I
Oh
not
yeah, I won't
watch?
say what happened, but it was normal. It wasn't like
Oh,
really.
we already talked about Black Clover, right? Because I felt like we talked about it like
Yeah,
last week.
we did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Black Clover was just a normal like backstory kind of thing. I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was pretty good. It was just chill because there was a lot of things that happened in Black Clover. Of course they're gonna take a
yeah.
like when like a little
Break.
break. Because they did have that other filler with which I never watched. It was like with Charmy. It was like Charmy's like adventure or
Oh
something.
yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
didn't. We didn't watch it because we were like we had other anime to watch that day. Never really took the time to watch it. But other than that, like yeah, of
Yeah.
course they're gonna take a break. They've been doing really good in the
Yeah. They
the
have.
past year. I'm enjoying them.
Yeah,
Um,
they've been doing good.
it's not like Naruto where they would have like oh such an intense chapter and then they would do okay fine give them like a break like a one filler episode, but not Naruto would give you like a whole chapter of
Of
fillers.
fillers.
And you're like okay come on, like they're good fillers but like come on, we wanna follow the canon, we wanna know what's
Yeah,
happening.
yeah,
Because they're not gonna make it that great. Like the fillers are not gonna be that intense because they're gonna comparable
yeah,
to the manga.
yeah.
And then what else? We talked about Attack on Titan. Like, yeah, I just love the intensity of Attack on Titan. Like I said, I was like getting
Yeah, Attack on
goosebumps.
Titan has been doing really good. It's impressive
Yeah,
because like it's just like the action is intense, and that's why it's like one of the best animes that everybody watches
like
because
a
it's
trending
actually it
popular
lives up
anime.
to its
Yeah,
name.
like
Yeah,
if I wanted to recommend an anime to someone that has never watched anime or has the hypocritical idea that it's cartoons or it has like lewd shit
yeah,
or whatever it is, or it's like cheesy or corny, I would recommend Attack on Titan. but like it's like a good anime to start, you know, like just it gets the action, the adventure, everything about it, the intensity, the story, everything about it. It's just mysterious, you know, like such a good anime. It just
Yeah.
maybe it's just because it's a little bit gory. Maybe you wouldn't recommend that to someone, but I think I would still recommend it to someone who's
Yeah.
very like, oh, it's cartoonish, or you know, it's not, and it's like the animation itself is like nice. It's so good, like a high
Yeah,
quality,
it's
you know.
very detailed
Like
and
yeah,
everything.
like it would be hard to show someone Mob Psycho, which is such a good anime. I love the anime,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
showing
it
the
would be.
yeah, but showing the animation towards it, like you would have to get into it. You know,
Yeah.
you would have to appreciate anime to even watch Mob Psycho's animation. You know, like because it's hard for some people. You know, to accept that kind of visual. You know.
Yeah.
What else? We also okay. We talk about Attack on Titan. Let's talk about Mob Psycho, and then we'll get back to Fairy Tail later. Mob Psycho. Okay, dude. So I know I'm not gonna spoil it, obviously, so for you or the people, but so you did do that episode. Okay, I could tell you right now,
I
it was
bet, because the way
better
they
than
left
Fairy
it
Tail.
up, I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah,
intense.
it was like it was better than Fairy Tail. Like this week, it beat Fairy Tail for
Yeah.
sure. Like it
Oh,
was. I
dang.
was getting so hyped up for it. I was like singing along with the intro. I was so into the show. You know, like I loved everything about that episode because
Yeah.
it was inciting something new, and it was starting something new. Like not in something. It was a starting something new, but it was like showing like, oh my god, there has to be another season after this. I mean, it didn't end, but you're like, okay,
Yeah,
there's gonna
but there
be
has to be more.
there has to be more, you know. And when I saw that episode, I was just getting goosebumps. I was getting chills. I loved it. I loved it, man. And it was so intense. You missed it
Oh, now,
so you
now I'm
have to,
excited.
you
Now
have
I'm excited to watch it. But
yeah.
I forgot. I keep forgetting Mob Psycho's out, so that's why I'm like,
Yeah, I'll try and remind you
oh
every
yeah,
time this
I
time. Like
forgot.
I'll try
But
and remind you. I didn't text you like at 4 a.m. this time because I would assume that you were like gonna watch it because of last week.
yeah, because
Cause
yesterday the thing with yesterday was I was watching a lot of. I've been watching a lot of JoJo recently. I'm on like,
oh wait, okay, tell us about JoJo then. What's
it's been good, dude. It's like it's good. It's
JoJo's
very
beautiful.
good. But
JoJo's
I'm
too
excited
beautiful.
to do
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, like it's too like if you don't watch anime, if you don't watch anime and you don't want to watch anime, you watch JoJo because of all the memes it generates. You watch
Yeah.
JoJo because it's so funny and ridiculous and awesome and intense and amazing. You know, it's just so good. I love it, and that's like why you would watch JoJo. You would just because that if you're not an anime fan, just watch JoJo.
Because JoJo's everywhere.
Yeah, JoJo's everywhere. You would see it on all
JoJo.
Instagram memes. It's all their YouTube memes. It's a thing, you know. Like it would create memes that you wouldn't think it's a JoJo thing, and then when you watch JoJo and you watch the references, you look at the references on memes, you're like, oh shit, that's a JoJo meme, and you're like, holy crap, I love this anime. You know, that's what's best about it. It's like it's combined with the memes like culture and the idea of like what it is, the anime itself. It's just amazing. Like you
Yeah.
know, it's so cool.
The
Um,
enemy's funny.
yeah, it's good, man. I love that show.
Yeah.
So what, like, give me like, don't say what the episode is, but like what episode number you might be on, like 15ish,
I
16.
think, yeah, I think around there I am. Maybe 17.
All right, cool, cool. You're almost done with the first season. Probably like maybe 8 episodes left, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I love that show. It's really good. I'm still watching it myself. Like I'm still watching the next season.
Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about Fairy Tail. Pissed me off this week. I did not like it. It was very disappointing. Uh,
It was, like,
look,
there,
look,
it
look,
wasn't
look.
intense or
You
anything.
can have your shocking moments in the show, but when you come out and show something so stupid, I don't want to spoil it what it is, but it's so like you get. It's like having. Oh, okay. The shock factor cannot make up for that episode. You know,
Yeah,
like
true.
like I
Like, they didn't do anything. All they did was just talk.
and it was cringe. It was so cringe. It made me so uncomfortable
Oh my
watching.
god, yeah, we're
I did not know
we
what
were
was
watching it.
happening. Like I cannot. It's hard to explain, but I
We were
can.
watching it on the iPad, right?
Yeah. Did
And
some no?
and it was long.
Did someone come near you when
Yeah,
you?
no, Fee's sister was there. We were in the room, Fee was there, and she was like, "What are you guys watching?" And it was so funny.
Uh,
We had to pause it at that moment, like where it was like shocker. We had to pause it, and I dropped my iPad.
Damn. Okay, so see, that's I did not like it. It to me. Okay, it
It was
you
disappointing because they didn't show anything.
no, it
They
was
just
disappointing because of the cringiness of like okay, this anime is
yeah.
this is the last season, right? This is the
Uh,
like they have to pull out everything. They need to make it really good, right? Okay, they're not getting like okay, every week we get these bullshit aftermath like attacks or we get like these cuts with 5 6 people getting the same reaction to something or
right.
cutting like making these weird like sexual scenes for no reason like for fan service like
Yeah.
okay like come on you're gonna give us all this shit fine but why this episode was so irritating because of like it's isn't this it's supposed to be serious like I get it's supposed to be like there's funny moments and
Yeah, it's
serious
funny because they're trying to make it serious.
yeah and
But
it's
it's just like,
you
what are you
can't
doing?
the
Why did you put this in there? But
yeah
we have theories. I have conspiracies.
the idea of it like it you can't dude I tried to take it seriously it's like it was one of those moments where if your parent walked in that moment you're like your parent would be like what the hell are you watching like
I know.
what is this we can always say like oh it's those scenes like that little scene when your parents walk in no it was the
Yeah,
whole episode it
it
was
was
the
the
whole
whole
episode
episode. It was the
like
whole 25 minutes.
if this was on TV on an American TV like on any dish dish cable or direct TV type of style it wouldn't make it like that's it wouldn't make it on air because it doesn't make like it's
Yeah,
so like
it was so weird. It was confusing.
it was uncomfortable like I could not watch it
Yeah,
I was actually the whole time I'm like okay I'm just trying to get this shit done like I just needed to watch the episode
I know. That's
yeah
what we
give me
were.
like when they were telling me the shock factors in the episode like this oh the crazy like oh this and this and I swear I couldn't get shocked for it I couldn't I swear I gave up
It
on the
was that
episode.
bad. It
It
was
was
that
that
bad.
bad, and I was hoping when I was watching Mob Psycho, because I was literally gonna watch Mob Psycho right after it. Thank God I didn't watch Fairy Tail on Monday, because I would have been just pissed that day. I would have just been literally pissed. Mob Psycho saved this like that day, when I watched Fairy Tail, because
Yeah.
right when I finished Fairy Tail, I watched Mob Psycho, and I was loving Mob Psycho. Sad, it's like so disappointing that they screwed that shit up. But hopefully next week they can make it up. No, actually, because to me it sounds like it's gonna be continuous.
It's
Maybe
gonna continue.
I
Oh
think
my god,
it's
yeah, they are gonna continue it.
because
Oh my
the
god.
whatever they did, the disgusting or confusing, the uncomfortable thing they did, is still gonna continue to the next episode because it wasn't
Yep.
resolved. You know, so
Yep.
okay, that's enough about Fairy Tail. It sucks, man. I love Fairy
There's a
Tail.
disappointing factor of Fairy Tail now because we've been like, oh my gosh, this season of Fairy Tail it's been so good, but then now it's like, what just happened?
It
What did I
was
just
good.
watch?
It's not building up the way I would
Yeah,
expect
it
it to
really
be.
isn't. They're not progressing or anything. They're just staying in the same lane, maybe going up a little bit, but just
And then they would
it's
make that
confusing.
weird, disgusting lane. They go to that lane that's like gross and doesn't make sense, and trying to pretend it's
I
like a
know.
legit lane. Ah,
It's funny because they're trying to make it serious.
I
It's just like
can't.
you can't do that. You can't make it.
You can.
You can't
There's
make it seem like
times,
that.
there's times, but like this is your last season, man. This is your
I know it's
last
the last season
season.
too. Like what the?
What are you thinking? Let's just stop talking about that. There's some news that So told me yesterday that the Gintama manga has ended after
Hold your tears back. But
that's really like holy shit like I didn't want to know but like at the same time I do supposedly it ended for it's been 25 years so I don't know
no, it's been 15.
15
Been 15
damn
years.
25 years would be a long time but 15 yeah
Yeah.
15 and they had like an image where Gintan
Kentucky.
Gintoki he was like walking towards the finished animes and then like it's like
He was saying bye
Naruto.
to the continued
Yeah, that
animes and
continues. Like it was like
joining
Deku
in
was
the end.
there, and then there was like
Yeah.
I
Like
can't.
Mob was there, I think, or something.
Yeah, it was like all the continuing animes right now, and then it was like saying bye to them, and then they were going to like Naruto, Bleach. Man, Bleach ended too early. It's canceled too
I
early.
know, I
Yeah.
know.
Well, the manga's done too, so I would say yeah, he would go there because the manga's finished. Like
But they
Bleach,
should finish it. Didn't you say they didn't finish
I
up
there
to
was just
the?
rumors that Bleach is gonna come back. It's just always it's like this every time. There's always this rumor that Bleach is coming back, but no one really says anything. Like they have so much material, you know. Like they can make so like such an action packed
Yeah, they
anime
can.
because they don't have to like they better not go away from the manga. I would get pissed, but like they have so much material from the manga, you know, like they could make so much like they could make movies if they wanted to make like canon movies with this
Yeah.
shit because that's how much material they have. It's been so long. Like Gintama finished in 2012. I mean Gintama Bleach finished in 2012 and
Mhm.
for the anime, and now Bleach finished, I think, in 2018 or 17ish, right? Or 16ish. Around there. I don't know. Somewhere around there, 17ish probably. Or no, maybe 18ish. Yeah, 18ish. I would say 18ish. And then
18-inch.
yeah, so when they finish around that time, so that means they have like what? How many years from 2018 to 2012? That's like 6 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
Wait. Yeah.
yeah, so like logically they can make so much, like they can make a really good anime from that, you know. Bleach could finish. People want Bleach to finish. They don't have to make fillers, thank God. They don't really have to make fillers. They have the content, you know. It would be cool if they make 30-40 minute episodes, but they're not gonna do that. But you know, like they could do so much. They could do so much. Yeah,
They can, but it's just
they probably don't have money. Yeah, they probably don't have the money
just
for
the
it.
money.
Yeah, and then going back to Gintama, like it's gonna start off the topic we're about to talk about, because we love Gintama so much. Like me and so we love it.
Oh, wait, I want to mention something. I don't know if it's a spoiler, but it was the question I asked you yesterday when I was texting you.
Wait, let me
And the
just see
photo.
let me just see the text. What you asked me.
It's not a spoiler or anything. I'm just like confused.
Wait, let me see. You asked. Uh, you said Gintama manga ended. Oh, you said okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you said why is Gon there? So you
yeah.
said
Gon was in the picture where it was the line of the produce or the continued animes where they're still going. Gon was in there. Gon from Hunter x Hunter, and I thought it ended.
yeah, because we're currently still with the dubbed. We're just watching the weekly episode, so we would think we assumed it finished, you know, because I didn't see
Yeah,
any subbed episodes like new episodes coming out. So maybe what happened is that the Hunter x Hunter did finish. Okay, you know that kind of does make sense that it probably didn't finish because remember I was telling you there's only like what we have like 15-20 episodes left, and I
yeah,
feel like that's not enough to actually end the anime because there was so much shit happening. I feel like they would need another like 50-60 episodes, you know?
yeah. So
Like
it's still going.
so is Hunter x Hunter still going in the manga?
Um, I mean, I don't
That would
know.
be awesome. That'd be really awesome if it is.
I forgot they had a manga.
Or maybe
I
the
never
anime
even thought about them
maybe the
having a
manga
manga.
finished but the anime adaptation never like continued.
Probably because I saw a comment and they're like, 2019 still waiting for Hunter x Hunter next season or something like that.
What? Are you serious? So there
Yeah,
is more and people are just waiting for it? That
yeah.
was a 2011 remake though.
I know.
That's weird. And Hunter x Hunter is a good anime. I would assume it would make so much money. What the hell?
It is. I mean, I've seen it everywhere.
Yeah, I see people always saying they like it's such a good anime. They people always talk about it. Oh, it's better than Dragon Ball Z or Naruto, like you know that type of shit. Like people,
I always see Killua icons on Twitter.
yeah, or
I
Gon,
always see that. I don't know why. I always see Killua
yeah.
and Gon. But yeah, it's a good anime. But we're missing out.
So hopefully, yeah, when we finish, we could be the ones waiting as well, cause I mean
Yeah.
we'll be all caught up at the same time. So that's awesome. Like
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like,
It would be interesting if they
well,
did what Fairy Tail's doing or the
so
newer.
we what happened was we found out Gintama was ending, but we also find out Hunter x Hunter never finished. So
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So we lost one, what we gained one.
well, we gained the idea that it's still not done. We don't know if they're
Yeah.
ever finished the show. I don't
Yeah.
know. And
You know what?
what's up? What are you gonna say?
You say it.
I was gonna bring up a different topic.
Okay. Well, I am too. So we were watching Gintama, me and Fee.
Yeah.
We were watching it on the TV. Found out how to do that, and then Ray came, and then he saw the animation and everything, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna like this. You should watch it too. And he's like, nah, it looks like a knockoff version of Bleach. Can you believe that?
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
believe that?
That's
Exposed. Everybody attack him. Bash him.
that's ridiculous. What the heck?
I know. I was like, what?
If,
The animation looks fine. I don't know
no,
what you saw about it.
animation at the beginning of Gintama is very old. Like, it looks
It
old.
is, but
But
it
once you
doesn't
get
look that
to
bad.
like, it's not that bad, but like Ray doesn't like he can't watch certain old
he has
animation.
a problem with the animation.
Yeah, like
We
for
saw
us,
that
wait, like for us, me and you, our problem is like maybe CGI and 3D anime. Like, we
Yeah.
don't like it that much, but like we sometimes bear it. But like Ray, he can't watch if the like Mob Psycho was, I'm pretty sure, was hard for him to watch. He can't even watch Code Geass. Like, he can't.
I
Like,
know,
no.
yeah. We were on Netflix and I was like, "Have you watched Code Geass?" And he's like, "Nah." What's it called? The animation is too cringy for me. I was like, I understand. I was like that once, but it's good. Like, everything's good about it.
Yeah, exactly. And going back to it, and then also you guys are finishing. I'm not gonna say the name of the movie, but it's a Naruto movie. It's like the seventh
Oh
movie.
yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so Fee and Ray finished Naruto.
Wait, so did Ray
the show.
did Ray see it and he's like, oh, I didn't watch this, or was he still claiming that he watched it
Okay,
before?
yeah, we finished the show, and yesterday I put the movie, and he was like, wait, is this that movie where this happens? And I was like, wait a minute, yes it is, but how do you know? And then he was like, I watched it because I was watching all the Naruto movies, and I watched that one too, and I was like, what? He just spoiled himself? I don't think he actually did, though, because when we were watching it, he was like surprised by some things Naruto did, funny things,
Yeah.
and like, it was like, what?
Like, it's like a first time reaction. Like, you don't, if you could tell.
It's the first time he's been
Yeah.
seeing this.
Yeah. So.
And then I was explaining to him like the plot. That's not really a spoiler, but like what's gonna be happening in the movie. And then he was like, "Oh, okay."
And then he watched it and he loved
And
it.
then he watched it, and he was like, "In the end, that was stupid."
He said that was
He
stupid.
didn't say it was stupid, but he was expecting more.
Expect
And I don't know why,
what?
they're expecting
I'm gonna
more.
rip my hair
Yeah,
out, dude.
I know
I'm
what
gonna
they're
rip my
expecting,
hair
they
out.
told me, but I'm like, it's not that important. Why do you want to see this? But yeah.
I don't understand. What are they expecting the show to be? Like, the show's done.
I'll tell you when we're done. But they're expecting a specific thing. I don't know why. It's not important at all, but they want to see it. And I'm just like...
Okay, did they watch the next movie after that or no?
No, we just watched that movie. We're gonna probably watch it today.
Watch it, man. Watch it so they could stop being
I know,
so
okay,
irritating.
I'm so excited to watch it with them. And I showed them the ending too. And they're like, what the...
Yeah, figures. Anyway, let's go. Well, we talked for 23 minutes without actually getting to the topic. That's funny.
That's cool. It's fine.
Yeah. We'll make it shorter. We'll make it like another 20 minutes. I don't wanna keep talking and make it long because I'm pretty sure people don't want to listen to an hour podcast.
Yep.
So let's talk about the topic we were thinking about. So we were talking about like Gintama, right? And we were talking about how it ended. And we're thinking, we love the show so much. Would it be a curse or would it be horrible if the show kept continuing on? It was like continuously. Like, if it, like other shows, like, was it better that they finished? Was it better that they continued? Did it ruin it? Did it not ruin it? That's the question people always ask because it's their favorite shows. Like, for me, Naruto, is it better that it ended? I don't know, man. I feel like they did a nice ending. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I thought fine going too.
Yeah, or like other shows like Assassination Classroom, like there's no way they can continue it. Like it's so good because like the idea of the show was
Yeah.
revolving around the main character, like, and it's like you're like, oh, okay, well, ideally, like they could finish it, they could add more stuff, like they could add, but like the way they did it was so awesome, like they did it like perfect.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
they did.
and
They
then
made it good.
so like it comes to that question, like, do we want to see our favorite anime still go on to this day? Do we want to see Naruto still going on and then they just ruin it, add more fillers, or
Mm,
like Hunter x Hunter, they just keep on going till Gon is 100 years old,
yes.
do we want to see
They
that?
have.
Like,
Well, for me, I feel like it depends on the anime,
you think so?
especially the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it depends on how they proceeded throughout like the years they've been continuing. Like so how Naruto, how they changed from Naruto to Naruto Shippuden, how they made it have a lot of fillers, something like that, and if like the anime was getting better or worse, you know.
Yeah.
Like it depends on the. I say the fillers too, because that also adds on to like the next season if they want to make it.
Yeah.
Because if they have fillers, they're making more fillers as the show progresses and continues. Then they're gonna do it even more, and they might just ruin the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
But if it's like Gintama, I feel a different way because I've never seen an episode of Gintama where I hated it, and I never thought of the show to be dragging. I feel like Gintama's like one of the only shows that never drags. They go throughout the whole action. They do everything, and they go through the story without like taking 20 episodes to explain one thing. I think for Gintama, I feel like they have so much content. I don't know why. I feel like they're capable of continuing for like season 10 or something.
But the thing is, sometimes when we hear an anime or a manga ending, and you're like, you gotta think of this another reason. It could be because of production costs. They're just like, okay, let's just end this because we don't have the money, or they end it in a way where it's like, dude, I don't have any more content, I don't have any more ideas. So like, what happens if Gintama, they ended because they don't, like, whoever's the author, the creator of this manga or anime, like they're like, I can't think of anything else. I feel like this is the perfect way to go, and if fans want me to keep going, I could try, but I feel like I'll ruin it. It's that.
Yeah, if it's like a lack of creativity for any more like ideas, then I think that's fine to stop it. But if like it's money, that's the problem. I'd want them to keep going, even if they don't have money.
Of course, and but then there's also that issue where it's like they probably want to end it because they don't want to get to another situation where they don't have the money to make the season, because they have a better chance of making a better ending than like have it just stop and then never finish it. Like example, like Santa Clarita Diet.
Santa Clarita's Diet.
Yeah, it's a Netflix show, and they canceled it. It's not an anime, but they canceled it, and because what Netflix does, they cancel between like 3 or 4 seasons. But the thing is, when they canceled it, like the show, like there's still more to it. Like like it continued to like a teaser.
Yeah, there should have been another season.
Yeah, and it's like
it wasn't fulfilling with the ending. They literally ended with a cliffhanger.
Exactly, and then it's like they can't continue the next season. Like because Netflix doesn't want to renew it, and the thing is, they can't take the name or idea Santa Clarita Diet, whatever it's called, and make another show from another company because it's under the IP of Netflix. You can't take it. It's like it's their name, it's their domain name. It's under the Netflix name. You can't do anything to it unless someone gives you the go ahead in the Netflix company. So it's like now they're just screwed. They just made 3 seasons of such a good show that everyone loved, and they just canceled it. And they can't do anything about it. So like, coming back to the anime wise, like anime reason why it's probably like they need to like finish it up and wrap it up because they know they can't afford or they know their company's gonna cancel them out or something like that. Like just they need to be ahead
Yeah.
of it. And that's probably why they have that shitty ending. Like Akame ga Kill is an anime, that was like ahead of the manga at the time. Like they were following the manga. What's up? Were you saying something?
No.
Oh, the manga. They were ahead of the manga at the time, and they were like they were ahead of them, so they weren't following the manga exactly. And it turns out they were. It sounded like when I was watching it, they looked like they rushed it. Like the last few episodes, they rushed it, and they were trying to end the show because they didn't look like they had enough money and they were losing money. That's what it looked
Yeah.
like to me. You know, they
Yeah.
basically ruined their whole creative process just because of them losing viewers. Granted, they weren't following the manga; they were ahead of it. They're dumb for that. I don't know what happened there, but like, what's it called? They were losing so much, viewership. People were hating. I didn't like the ending. It was so.
Yeah.
It's like they did that because they couldn't make another season or something. Like that's what I felt like. I felt like for sure they were given this hand where they had to finish it like that way. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what sucks. But then you go back to like animes that we love so much that have been doing so well, like Naruto, Gintama. Like, should we not like we shouldn't give them that chance. I don't like we should not no give them that chance, but we shouldn't let them continue on if everything has been like awesome. Like if the ending was shit, yeah, of course. Like okay, that wasn't good, man. You guys need to do something better. But if it comes down to if it's like a perfect, a good idea. Oh shit, I keep hitting my mic. I kept like I don't know if there was like big sounds, but whatever. Like
Mhm.
we shouldn't be thinking about, oh my god, they should keep going. I don't care. They should keep going and going and going, or they ruin the whole franchise or the name, or
Yeah.
like Pokemon. I don't like Pokemon that much at this point, but they still keep going on. And I think it's like it's a show that can keep going and on and on and on. Like they can keep
Yeah.
going because they're always it's a trending thing. It's so popular, like Dragon Ball Z as well. Like it keeps going on and on and on. They're
Yeah.
not gonna stop. Obviously they're doing fine because they're making so much money from those names. They're gonna keep going and going. They're gonna keep making stories and they're fine. But like, I feel like it's like for other animes like Naruto. No, I think it's good that they ended. I think it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they should be going on for like until like season 20 or whatever.
No,
But like
no. Naruto
season
season 20.
that
No, there's Naruto season 20. I think. I think it has a lot of seasons in it.
I mean episode 900 or anything,
Yeah, yeah,
not like
that's better.
that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But like one show for sure that did not turn out well with another season was Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I think
Yep.
I would have loved Tokyo Ghoul if it just stayed at the first season. Don't even give us that
Yep.
filler season. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just keep it unfinished because that was terrible. They should never
Yep.
Ugh.
They really should have just stayed if they were gonna make it like that.
Yeah.
Like I never expected something like that. The disappointment level.
Or let me give you an example. Another example. Another example. Fairy Tale. I'm so glad this is their last season, because
Yeah.
after that episode, think they ran out of ideas. They
Oh my
they
god, maybe.
I think they ran out because that was really weird.
Dang.
I don't know what's going on with them.
Well, then this whole season was like there's no point to it. It was just a mess.
Yeah, it was just like it was such a good idea though, and they messed it up. Like,
They did.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad like a show like that shouldn't continue on, because I feel like if they were gonna do another Fairy Tale season, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't piss me off. I would wait every week, every episode every week, and I'd get really mad. You know, they're not doing themselves justice right now. Because I love Naruto. I loved that last chapter. I loved everything about it. I love what they did, and Fairy Tale. No, I don't like it. I really don't like it.
Yeah.
And what were you gonna
Some
say?
other shows that for sure should keep going until like
It does depend on the
episode
creativity of the team.
300 or something. Black Clover.
Yeah, like,
Black Clover.
but and I just got an idea. Like Attack on Titan. Like I can't see it as a long running anime.
Yeah, no,
I
neither can
love
I. like Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, they're more short and they shouldn't like
Yeah,
keep going
and
until like a bunch of, like they shouldn't stay. They shouldn't run until like episode 300 or whatever. Like that's
yeah,
not like
yeah,
you can't see shows like that to keep going. They're
yeah.
more short. They're still good.
Because of how awesome the show is, you don't expect it to, like, they can't make so like that many like chapters like that are that intense, like the same, like they can't keep hitting that home run
Yep.
every season, you know, like
Yep.
Attack on Titan. I don't see Eren in episode 465 trying to kill the Titans and still being scared shitless, you know,
Yeah.
like the idea of the whole show is that like they're seeing a dangerous enemy, you know, and they can't keep it on for 100 years.
Yep.
You
They
know,
can.
yeah. Like yeah, you're like, oh, they could make up a new story, but I think the gist of it, like the whole topic of it, like if they did like Naruto, but then they're like, oh, this crazy, like there's a new world, you know, and then they had like this crazy big ass robot come out of nowhere, like changing the whole story of Naruto, you know, like, oh, this big robot is now gonna destroy the planet, and it's made by this like crazy new enemy that doesn't look like he's from the Naruto world. You know what I'm saying? Like they changed
Yeah.
the whole plot of it. Like he's not even using ninjutsu or anything. It's just a robot using goddamn
Using
machine guns and shit.
technology.
Yeah, he's using like crazy ass technology, you know, like okay. And he's like, and then Naruto has to fight him, but not with ninjutsu. He has to learn the way of the gun or the missile, and then he has to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? Like they would have to change like the whole premise of the show. You know, like I wouldn't like that. Or fairy tale,
Yeah.
like fairy tale, they end up like, oh, all the magic is gone now. We have to live our normal lives. And we're still a guild, I guess, and they keep going on and on and on, and then it's not fairy tale
Yeah.
anymore. It's just our world now. So like what, you know, like it
Yeah.
would suck for an anime that you love so much just to become so dull, like Game of Thrones. Like it's not an anime, but like it's a show. Everyone was shitting on it, you know. Like that ending was so bad, you know,
Yeah.
like to some people, I don't know, I never watched the ending, but like they hated it so much. Like is it better that they ended it there, or continue on and maybe have a better season, or like that just shows you their creative process was so crap, you're glad they ended it and there wasn't another season, because they would have just messed that one up too, you know.
Yeah.
And then everyone is saying the glory of Game of Thrones like ended with like season 5 or something, you know, and so they basically they made like what 3 seasons of shit. I mean, I don't know, don't watch Game of Thrones, but that's what I read in the comments. So they made 3 seasons of shits, like shitty seasons, you know, like wow, are you
Yeah.
serious? Just ended at season 5, like. You know, they were just milking it for
Yeah.
money. You know, there was just the idea of
They
Game of
just
Thrones.
want it because it's popular.
Yeah,
It's what fans want. They want it to continue.
yeah. And it's just like wow, okay, god damn, I guess stop hitting my mic. But yeah, so like the idea of it is
Yeah.
just is that maybe it's not it's,
Agreed.
what.
Agreed.
Oh, agreed. Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, so like I think that's just maybe
Of
like it's good.
course. What do you mean, of course? What if I disagreed? Huh?
I don't know, I'd say okay, you're stupid.
Okay, your opinion is invalid.
You know, then that's the funny thing is like, okay, Kantama, like, what do you think? You still think that it's a good idea that they should continue? Like,
Yes.
do you think that if the Arthur,
I think maybe
do you think
two
you know?
more seasons would be enough. That's
Do
it.
you
Maybe
think you
two more seasons.
do you think you know better than the person who created the goddamn anime or manga? Do you think?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Don't you?
it would
Maybe
be
there's a
lovely
reason, like you
if
know, like
there were
that
two
was
more
his,
seasons.
you know, like that's his reason. Like you know, what's it called? He
I
shouldn't.
feel like that creator. I feel like Gintama's creator is the most most creative, and most like detailed person in humor in manga history.
Maybe he is doubting himself. Maybe he's like, I can't. I don't think I can. But then you have fans like you who are saying, oh yeah, I think you're very creative, and that gives him the boost. And he tries to do another season, and he could do it like a really good job. You know, like it just continues on from there. Like he can keep going. But then you're like, it can also do the other way, like that the it can also mess up, you know, like he can, oh yeah, you gave me the courage to make another season, but it came out completely like shit. Like you're gonna like blame
Well,
him.
it's the effort that matters
Like, you know,
most.
like people are gonna blame him, you know, he messed up, and then like, why'd you make another season? But like, you're the ones who told me to make another season because of just the popularity of the show, you know.
It's
So
not even popular.
it's a popular show. I wouldn't say
It's
it's, I wouldn't
underrated.
say it's like the most trending. Like it's not the big animes. Like not everyone knows what Gintama is, but I think it's like a decent popular show. Like you
I
do
like
see those
Thunder.
Gintama, like you do see those Gintama memes. You know, like you do see them. Like
Yeah,
usually, you know, you do see people talk about Gintama. It's like a thing. Um, you know, so
it's not the best.
it's not. Yeah, it's not like the
It's the
number one.
best in the
It's
West.
not like the number one anime like Dragon Ball Z. Like everyone knows Dragon Ball Z. If you're not an anime fan, you know what Dragon Ball Z is.
I
Even
don't know. Okay, please don't hate on me, but I don't know. I wonder why Dragon Ball Z is more popular than Gintama.
okay,
This doesn't
so
make any
stop
sense.
starting shit. There,
How?
you can't say that if you
I
never.
don't understand.
It's such a big
No,
anime.
good.
Dragon Ball Z is such a big anime. You don't like, it's on another level. Gintama can't compare. Like Gintama has to do literal like
Leave my
parodies of Dragon
Toshi
Ball
Kagura
Z.
and Jinpachi alone.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
What?
Nope. No.
Stop. Okay, anyway, we all know So is like a dumbass. She doesn't know anything about these kind of things.
No,
Um,
you.
in conclusion, though, I do think it's like, it's better that like an anime. Just if they just know, if they just know they're gonna mess up, just end the anime. You know, don't be a fairy tale. Don't be Tokyo Ghoul. You know, don't you know.
Hey, now, don't be hating on Fairy Tail because of one episode.
It wasn't one episode, so don't do that. It's
Two,
not. It's
three
not. No,
episodes.
no, no.
Okay,
It's
just
not.
'cause 3
No, it's
episodes
not 3 episodes. You
were
know
not
that. You
so
know.
great and up to your satisfaction.
So stop
You
talking. You
can't
sound
hate
stupid.
on them. Just wait. Patience is key.
No, patience is key. We were waiting this whole time for the season, and it came out shit.
And they've been doing good so far until those last couple,
No,
4
it's
or
not
5
the last
episodes.
couple episodes. You can't even say that. There is certain times, even in the whole season itself, it just been dragging and just been weird, and it just like,
Well, you know,
it
that's
makes you
Fairy
question if
Tail.
this is the
That's
last
Fairy
season
Tail
or
for
not,
you.
because it's like, what is this?
You signed up for this when you started watching it.
This
So
is actually,
deal
that's the
with it.
no, that's, you can't deal with it. So you don't get it. When people watch shows, they're allowed to give their opinion. Yeah, they'll watch it till the end.
I
But
know.
that's the
That's
point.
fair
It's
enough,
about
but still.
reviewing it. There, like wrestling wise, WWE, people watch WWE to give their review to people who don't want to watch the show. That's what we're doing right now. And I'm telling you right now, Fairy Tail is not that great. Like this last season has not been that awesome, you know? If you wanted to wait, just wait. Just wait until I give you that green light and you're like, okay, let's go watch it, cuz it's not really worth binging all those episodes to get to that shitty last episode at the point we're at right now. It's not worth it. Just saying. And so you're dumb.
No,
anyway,
you.
anyway, going
No, you.
I think in conclusion, like me and
No,
you
you.
so
No, no,
so
no,
shut up.
no.
Shut
no,
up.
You. No,
Go
you.
have your crepe somewhere
No.
else. Get out of
No.
here. No one wants to talk
No,
to you.
no, no, no. Wait, I want to try to figure out how to say no you in Spanish.
Okay, shut up.
No. So I did not take Spanish. Okay, leave me alone.
Okay.
Yo quiero
So
dinero.
we're done. We're done.
Yo quiero
so,
dinero.
So we're done.
Yo quiero dinero.
Done.
You
Done.
know what I'm saying?
SODONE.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
done. Right now.
Yo quiero dinero. I'm very clever.
You're not. You're not that clever. You're stupid.
I'm pretty clever. I'm more clever than you.
Going
Mr.
back to it.
Clever.
Yes,
Ha, ha,
that's what we
ha.
think about how anime should end or not. Like what? It just. It's just absurd that they would make just so many seasons.
It's absurd.
So
This is
okay, so
preposterous.
since So is being annoying, we're just gonna end the podcast right now.
Ridiculous.
Follow us on our social medias, Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you wanna, listen to us on YouTube, whatever. Instagram, we sometimes post memes, and we are on other podcast apps. hopefully we can see you guys next
We're
week
on
again.
iFunny too. I don't know if anybody knows
No
anymore,
one gives a
but we
shit.
have iFunny.
It's all about
We
Instagram
have
and Twitter.
iFunny and Twitter.
And yeah,
We don't ever go on Twitter, so like there's no point in promoting it. Go on
no.
Instagram. We have a good Instagram. We have lots of memes.
Anyway, that's all for today, guys. See you on another podcast.